What's up and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited because today is game day. It is the day of football. My boyfriend has his first home game today. Gonna be going to that. So I'm gonna be doing a makeup look that can withstand the game day heat. So for your makeup to withstand game day heat, oh, my moisturizer. You want something that is sticky, like a primer. So my Instant Jelly Grip Primer, it's a 24-hour primer. I'm going to be using this along with my pore primer, and I'm going to be using another primer. Priming your face and making sure that you have a good canvas before you even lay down the foundation is important. So I'm going to get started with that. We're going to start with our first primer, and it's going to be our Tarte Pore Filling Primer. I'm just going to do this in the places that I have large gaping pores. So like right around my nose. My nose, my lip, and my chin. Those are really the areas that I have like a massive pores. And like a lot of texture. Like lots of texture. And then I'm going to be moving on to my BH Cosmetics Foundation Primer. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my boyfriend. So his name is Aaron, and he plays for Miles College, their football team. So he is a center. He plays on the offensive line, and that's about all I know about football. I'm not a big football person. I don't really understand football. It's not my sport. It's his. I'm gonna wipe off. Apparently I have a little mascara left on from this morning. And then we're going to move on to the last primer, which is our Insta Jelly Grip Primer. And so he is number 78. So I'm going to be wearing my 78 shirt this evening to show him that I love and support him. Even though it's going to be like, like 90 degrees. 98 really. Welcome to Alabama, y'all. And so this one, I'm just kind of like patting on top of the other two because I want this one to kind of remain very, very sticky. Just patting and patting and patting and patting. Okay. So we're gonna give that a second. And then for foundation today, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay. It's the only foundation I have right now that matches me. That's why I've been using it so much. And we're actually gonna mix this on the hand. I was gonna say we're gonna mix it with a little moisturizer to make it a little thinner, but didn't bring my moisturizer in. And then just take the Beauty Blender and blend it into the skin. So another thing that you probably don't know about me, I am an Auburn fan, and that is a big thing here in the little state of Alabama. You either have Auburn or Alabama, usually. Sometimes you can get like other ones, but usually it's the Auburn or Alabama question. So my parents raised me as an Auburn fan. And so I always say that they raised me right. Although Alabama fans would say that I was raised wrong in that aspect. But, it's just the rivalry down here. Pulling this down the neck. Look at it in the mirror real quick. Make sure we are good and blended. Alright, now we're going to move on to concealer. But like with the foundation, I don't know if I said this, I don't like using a whole lot. I know it looked like a lot, but it really wasn't. I don't like using a whole lot. I don't like having a full cake face. I mean, I like having like makeup and I like it looking nice. But like I don't want like a cakey face. Because having that cakey face and then sweating as much as you're going to, oof, it's hard. But I like having thinner liquid foundation, and then if I need powder, I add like a powder foundation on top if I need more coverage in some areas. Because that will just help. With everything. Oh, I need a little bit more right there and right here. Look at you while I actually blend this instead of like last time looking at the mirror the whole time. I'm going to take the concealer that I have left and just blend it on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. Those are the places that I want to like lighten just a smidge because there's not like a lot left. Oh my goodness, it looks thick right there. Blend that a little better. Alright, so the face is done. We are actually going to bake the under eyes because of it being such a hot day. Tap tap. We're going to use my Airspun powder. I'm just going to take some. Dump it into the lid. And then before I even put powder on, you look in the mirror to see if there are any creases. Because once you set that stuff of powder, it's there. Alright, let's look at the other eye. You see how that little crease right there? We're going to blend it a little and then put powder. More powder. Alright, and this is a little trick I do when I'm going to be like in games and stuff. I set wherever I get kind of greasy. It's like my nose. I'm going to set my nose. Bake it. Bake that foundation and the concealer that's all in there. Bake that. I bake my forehead. And I bake the chin. chin. And don't forget the smile lines. Because I'm going to be talking and laughing a lot with his nieces, his nephews, and his mom and dad, and my parents. I'm very thankful that both of our families like really, really get along. And I'm thankful for his mom and dad, and I'm thankful that they get along with my mom and dad. So we're gonna move on to the eye look. And ooh, hold on. I need my other palette because it has like this gold color that I'm gonna do. Hold on. Alright, I am back with my Morphe palette. This is 35E. It's just a bunch of shimmers. And we're going to do like a metallic color on the lid. Because why not? So I'm trying to decide if I want to go like crazy with the purple or not. I think we are. Yeah, we're going to go. Because so they're the Miles Bears, and their colors are gold and purple. I usually don't go crazy, but I'm going to today because I feel like it. So let's get a brush. So I've already kind of like concealed my eyes. I'm just going to make sure and go through and make sure it's fully blended on there with my little flat brush. Then I'm going to take, oh goodness, I don't know even know where to start. This brush, the 5 brush from the Morphe palette. Oh, what color? We're going to dip it into, from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from PH. We're going to dip it into this purple shade right here. And what I think I'm going to do, like I do in every other video, we're going to do one eye, and then I'll come back after I've done the other one to match it. Oh, I'm scared. A little nervous. Okay. That does not look super purple, but we're just going to slowly build this color. That looks way more pink than I thought. Okay. It's on there now, so. Oh, look, there we go. That looks more purple. We're going to add a little bit of a darker shade. And then I'm actually going to blend, put this on first. I'm going to blend in some neutrals with it, and then we're going to put the dark shade in the crease. So that does look a little more pink than I anticipated. But it's okay. We're just gonna blend and blend and blend and blend. Alright. So that is some purple shadow. We're gonna go in with a smidge darker color with I need a different brush. This one will work. Has some brown on it, but just wipe it off on my napkin over here. Do y'all do that? I just kind of tend to just wipe it off on another napkin, like a piece of napkin or a paper towel or something. I'm going to take this tight fluffy brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to blend this really dark purple very lightly. Blend this right just in the crease. I don't want to go out, but I just want this deep in the crease. Deep in the crease. I don't like this brush. We're swapping brushes. We're going to this brush. Nope, no we're not. Not going to that brush. We're going to this brush. Same kind of shape though, but just a different brush. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Okay. Then I'm going to take the brush that I had earlier that I did the purple with, and I'm just going to blend that dark purple into the lighter purple just a smidge more with a different brush. Alright. And now we're going to add some neutral colors because right now, let's see if it looks like I got punched in the eye. No, it doesn't. It's not that's super dark and crazy. So now we're going to move on to my Modern Neutrals palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to take just a cool brown, I think. No, I'm going to do a light taupey color. I'm going to do, you can't see it that way. I'm going to do this color right here. And just blend that in a little bit to help with the coloring. I am just dropping stuff left and right here. Just dropping stuff left and right. Oh my goodness, there's a stray hair. Hold on, I gotta pluck this hair. Got it. I can't get started on that. Y'all, I need to pluck my eyebrows. And I need to pluck them bad. Bad. Alright. So. This purple and light taupey color is pretty blended. So now I'm going to move on. We're going to put a little light. We're going to blend this, make this a little brighter. A little white on this end of this fluffy brush and just blend that closer to the brow so that it becomes more of a gradient as it comes out. So it's really and truly dark to light. Achoo! Oh my goodness. Excuse me. And now we're going to move on to the shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. So we're going to swatch a couple colors before I do this. We have this color. We have this color. We have this color. And we have this color. So these are the ones that I'm going to pick between. And I think, I don't know. I think this one's more like a true gold, like that one. So I think we're going to go with this one on the last one. Let me wipe these swatches off my hands because I get them all over me. Because I'm wearing a white and purple shirt later, so I don't want to get that all over the white shirt that I'm wearing. So I'm going to take my mirror, pop her open, pick up a bit of this color on like a flat brush. This is the dual-ended brush, flat. And I'm going to like really concentrate this at the root. To give it more of like a golden look. So let's just pat on just a smidge more. And then we're gonna blend just a little bit with the side. How does that look? Does that look good? I mean, I think it does. But, you know, you never know. I wish you could, like, tell me if this looked good or not. It's kind of purple, but it's okay. It's okay. I chose to do purple. Chose to do it for a reason. So now I'm going to move on to the other eye, and I will come back when it's finished. Okay, guys. So I am back, and I have both eyes completed. So now I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. So we're going to brush away the baking first, because we've been baking for like 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to use this lighter color right here of the highlight for my contour palette. Ooh, okay. Get more. And brush away all the baking under the eyes. And just brush. 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 You hear my dog barking. So then we're going to move on to this one. And mix it with a little bit of this. And powder the rest of the face. Wipe away the baking that you did everywhere else. Powder your neck. And ta-da. So because we went a little more dramatic with the eye look, I was actually planning and move on to a deeper bronzer. I usually use this one, but we're going to use this one. We're just going to place it in that 3. So you, again, so as like everybody in the entire beauty world has told you, you want to place it like in a 3. But like I said, I like to start with my cheekbone first. That's just where I like to get started. So we're going to do the cheekbone, and then I'm going to do my chin. Because I am a little bit more heavy-handed on my cheekbone and my chin than I am with the rest of my face. Bronzing like my forehead and stuff. But we're going to bronze until the neck fat to just disappear. Go away, go away, go away. That double chin. I'm doing the same thing on this side and making sure that they're even in color and everything. So like this one over here is a bit more darker, so we're just gonna add a smidge more to that one. And then bronze the forehead. Super little bronzer. I like this big fluffy brush for bronzing and doing like, because it is like it goes down to like a taper point, so I can kind of like contour a bit and then like blend. I just really like this brush. I think it's made for powder though, but I'm gonna use it for bronzer because I'm gonna do what I want to do with my own makeup. Then we're gonna move on to blush, one of my favorite things to put on the face. Sweep some of this blush and smile and put it backwards. It looks really creepy in the camera, but we're just gonna blend. I love blush. It's like, I can't miss it. I put it on every day I wear makeup. Every single day. Let's make sure I didn't go like clown crazy, which I kind of did on this cheek, but that's okay with this blush, especially this Tarte blush. It kind of blends really easily, so I can take my big fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It'll buff. I'd put some on my nose and forehead. And now, before I even think about going on to highlight, I'm going to move on to my under eyes and go ahead and get those started. Make sure it's all blended. And now we shall move on to mascara. Take that back. We're gonna go to eyebrows, because I forgot about them, because I don't like doing my brows. So we're gonna brush the gel in first, get them in the shape I want. Before you do your makeup, brushing your brows in place the way you like them, and then plucking all the extra little hairs that are out of place, that's a really good idea, because then, oh, I dropped my brow pencil, because then you're able to get all those hairs and not put all that makeup in your pores. And then we're going to fill them in. And the brows are done. Now let's move on to mascara, which you know I'm going to use my fave, L'Oreal. Lash Paradise. You hear that? There's something in there that broke, apparently. So let's curl. My lashes. And let's put on some mascara. Now I'm going to fast forward through this because it's going to take me a second. mascara is complete. Now let's move on to the final part of the look, the highlight. And because I went with a purple and gold look all over the face, we're going to do gold highlight, of course. So I'm going to take my Rach Loves highlighting palette that's like butter and use T, and we're going to highlight the face. And because I went crazy on the eyes, I can go a little crazier with the highlight today and not feel bad. Golden. Let's put on some lip gloss real quick. The foundation. I'll wipe it all off. Put on my chapstick. This. Don't you hate light? I always do this. I like move it in slowly until I find my lips. And the last and final step is setting the face. So we are ready for game day. Go Bears! If you like this channel, please subscribe down below or give this video a like and let me know you like videos like this. Have a great game day. It's football day. I hope y'all love it. And without further ado, I'll see y'all in my next video. Love y'all.